Good morning and welcome to our first show of Trash Talk. My name is Rita and I'm here with Kristen Butchner from Solid Waste Management. We're here in our first show that is all about glass recycling in Fairfax County. Hello, how are you?
Hey Rita, how are you doing? Yes, we're celebrating 5 years of glass recycling in Fairfax County this year.
Great. So, how much glass do we recycle in Fairfax County?
Sure. So the Purple Can program started in 2019 with only 3 cans. And since then, the county has collected over 23,000 tons, which is equivalent to over 47 million pounds of glass.
Wow, that's impressive. Now, one of the things that I've been hearing is why isn't our glass picked up in our curbside anymore?
Yeah, that's a really good question. Basically, glass, when you put it in with the rest of your recycling and it breaks, it contaminates the rest of the recycling because the little pieces might get embedded in the cardboard or the plastic. So it renders the whole recycling, everything that you put in your recycling, it renders it unusable. Also, glass is heavy, so it costs more to transport. And then the little glass pieces at the material recovery facility get stuck in the conveyor belts and in the cogs, and so it's bad for the machinery. So it's just better to put the glass separate that will then be taken to a glass processing plant separately.
Oh, now that makes sense. And is all glass recyclable? And what do we need to do to prepare it for recycling?
Sure. So at the purple cans that you see behind, like the one you see behind me, the only thing that we can accept are glass bottles and jars, right? So like your juice bottle, your jam jar. I have a Coke that I bought recently. So these are the types of things that you can recycle at the purple can. We do not accept glass windows or ceramics or porcelain or light bulbs. Cannot put mirrors or sliding glass doors, none of that. Actually, if you can see, the apertures are pretty small. So it's just clean glass and jars, jar bottles, please.
And they have to be clean?
If you can rinse them beforehand so that there's no residue, that would be fantastic. And if it has a metal lid, you can go ahead and put the lid back on and put it right in the can.
Oh, wow. I did not know about the lid. And what happens once we throw our glass into the containers? How fast do they get recycled or become another bottle or jar?
Yeah, so actually glass can get recycled endlessly over and over and over and over without any loss to quality. And it can be done within 30 days. So from the time that you dump your glass or bottle, your glass bottle or jar at the can, and then it gets taken to Pennsylvania to a processing plant. Then it gets brought back to Virginia to a bottle manufacturer, and then it goes back on the shelves. It can be done within 30 days.
Oh, that's so fast. And what happens if I don't have a purple bin close by where I
So
live?
if you live near the 66 transfer station on Ox Road, or you live near the 95 complex in Lorton, you could take all of your glass bottles and jars there, or you could get somebody in the neighborhood. Maybe everybody can like figure out a system where you all collect your glass jars and then somebody can take them to a can or to one of our sites. The other option would be to just throw it in the trash if you have no way of taking it to a purple can.
So, if they're so successful, are there any plans of putting more purple cans everywhere in the county?
Yes, we know they're popular. We know that people like using them. It's very satisfying actually to throw the to throw the glass bottle and jar into the can and hear it crash at the bottom, at least for me. And we do have plans to put more in the county. Those are underway. We're going to put them in county properties like libraries, community centers, places like that.
Oh, that would be fantastic. Now, last question for you. This is a trick question. So, I had an olive oil bottle, and it has a little plastic
Like a,
insert inside. What do I do about that?
so ideally, you would pry out the plastic part and then put the glass bottle in the can. And same with like plastic lids. Please remove those because they don't. I mean, they will fall away during the processing part, but ideally you would just take the plastic out and put it in the garbage.
Great. So metal, yes. Plastic, no.
Right. And also corks, the same thing. I believe that there are certain beverage purveyors, can't name any beverage purveyors, but there are beverage purveyors that accept corks for recycling. And then the paper label on the jar, don't worry about that. That will fall away during processing.
Good. Well, thank you so much for teaching us everything about glass recycling. I look forward to our next trash talk.
Yes, I always enjoy talking trash with you, Rita.
The same. Kirsten, take care. Bye.